He's coming. Shh, shh. Surprise! Happy retirement, Miggy. Happy retirement, mate. Well, I know you haven't officially announced anything, but, you know, you're Mr. 3000, mate. You're Mr. 3000. Go, put your feet up and enjoy it. Just enjoy it. And it gives me 32 million to invest in the team as well. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Detroit Tigers. Today we will be facing the Minnesota Twins. We will have Matt Manning on the mound. Second episode in a row I think he's been on the mound. And hopefully we're going to get ourselves a win. Now, a lot has happened since last episode. We've flirted with being a decent baseball side. We tried it, we didn't like it, so we went back to being crap again, basically. I will start by having a look at some of these numbers. And we have the third best batting average. And I'm not sure if that's American League or if that's all of baseball, but still, third best batting average, only 14th in runs scored. That makes me think something is not quite working. Now, I know that batting average is not the be-all and end-all, and neither is runs scored. Well, runs scored kind of is. That's how you win a game, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, everything else, we're sort of somewhere between 11th and 15th for the most part. There's a couple there where we're, decent in strikeouts. Our defensive zone rating is negative 7.2. I'm going to guess that's not good. But yeah, the batting average sort of being our best stat, but everything else in terms of offense being so bad makes me question one or two things. I'm not 100% sure why that is. Now, let's start with everything that has changed, starting with our personnel. So let's meet Miguel Santana. He is our new pitching coach. Pitching has been truly abysmal, but he has come in and made a little bit of a difference. So he's good at pitching even. He handles development well, which hopefully will work out because we do have relatively young pitchers. And yeah, so he has come in for the next 3 years and replaced, I don't know who it was, our other pitching coach, but we've sacked him basically, and this guy has come in. Now, when the roster expansion ended, we sent two guys down to AAA. One of those was Torkelson, who you'll notice is back in the majors. And the other one that we sent down to AAA, if we go and have a look over here, was Willie Castro. Now, he has gone down to AAA, and it's a little bit difficult if you're watching on a phone. But he's not really set the world alight. He's only batting .232, and we may not see him back anytime soon. He's 25, so it's not the end of the world for him. There's still time, but yeah, we sent them both down. Now, other changes to be made sort of within the organization that we already had. I gave up on Tariq Skubal because his ERA after 6 starts was over 7. I thought that was maybe a little bit too high. So we sent him down to AAA, where he's almost doing as badly, which is in its own way kind of impressive. Now, in for him, I found this guy, Willie Peralta. Now, I don't know why he was in, I mean, I can kind of see why he was in AAA, but last season he had 18 starts, ERA of just over 3. AAA this year, he had 6 starts, an ERA of 2.84. We called him in and he's had 3 starts, ERA of 1.6. So he is one of these guys that just seems to work, and I don't really know why he seems to work, but he's come in and he's proving to be very, very reliable for us. So long may that continue, and if it does continue, then we've got ourselves a very useful piece of our starting rotation. Now, the other major thing to happen was a trade that in-game happened on May 11th. So out went the Candyman. We sent him to Milwaukee, so he left. And Torkelson came back into the Major League team at this point to play at first base, and we just binned off, I can't remember which pitcher it was, might have been Joe Jimenez, I think, that we binned off to AAA, and that was because coming in for the Candyman was this guy, Eric Lauer, a starting pitcher. Now, what I liked about him is that he's driven to succeed, which is obviously, I think, a good trait to have. He had been doing quite well. He'd had 6 starts this season at the Brewers and an ERA of 2.78. He had an ERA plus of 143, a WAR of almost 1. We needed starting pitching desperately, so we made the change. We had too many just the Candyman was on a bit of cash as well. So we brought him in, and he's done really well. 3 starts, ERA of 3.21, an ERA plus of 126. and just generally speaking, a whip as well of just over 1. So he sort of picked up his form from Milwaukee and brought it to Detroit with him, which is, I mean, it's not that far to go. And very, very happy that he has done that as well, because, as I say, we definitely needed it. Now, you can see here the record that we have so far for the season. We go and have a look at the schedule, and you can kind of see how things went. Now, we left off, was it this one, which was Miggy's 3,000th hit. We did go on a win streak, which was nice. You can see there we beat the Twins twice away, and then the Dodgers as well. And then after that, we decided we didn't really like winning for a while. And then actually, to be fair, since, let's say the 10th of May here, we've actually probably won more than we've lost. Almost definitely we have. So there is a corner being turned even, but I'm not convinced we're quite there yet. Since last episode, we've won 11 of 27, which is a win percentage of 407, if my maths is correct. So 407 is still puts us bottom of the division and still just about has us the worst team in baseball. Maybe the Rays would be a little bit worse. Actually, the Braves and the Phillies are doing... Oh, well, and the Marlins. That is a race to the bottom of the NL East this season, isn't it? Wow, there are some bad teams in the National League. But yeah, it's still not great, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it is better than we have been doing. You can see there you go, the last 10. We've won 6, lost 4. So there are signs that we are just about starting to turn a corner, but... yeah, still we're not quite there yet. Let's have a look at everybody's numbers here. I did post this again to the Discord earlier today. You can see there the starting rotation, the starting 5 that we have. Matt Menning is testing my patience, I'll be honest. Funkhauser is, again, testing the patience maybe a little bit. Kaminsky, I gave up on him as a startup, though he's been useful coming out of the bullpen. So that's obviously a good thing. And yeah, I mean, Peralta's the one. I didn't expect anything from him, and he's been nothing short of brilliant since he came in, and same with Lauer as well. But yeah, the new pitching coach has made a difference. I think that much is for certain. And the hitting side of things, well, I'm quite pleased with how the bats have been going. We've seen Daz Cameron has got himself into a little bit of form. Torkelson, since he came back in. Now, can we do just for May, if we split down time frame May, he's done better than he was doing. He's hit he's hit a few home runs, 4 home runs to get that number underway for his career, and he's just generally speaking looked a lot better since coming back into the majors after spending a few weeks down there in AAA. So I'm relatively happy with how it's going. They're obviously nowhere near being the finished product, but I think there's pieces that are moving into place, which is always nice. So that is everything caught up on since last episode. So let's go face the Twins and see if we can get another win on the board. And as I said before, I do post all of those stats to the Discord. So if you want to have a bit of a longer look, I can kind of try and answer some questions for you there, as well as a link to the Discord down in the description. Now, these matchups do not go in our favor at all. The only one, in fact, that we win is Torkelson over Sano. And, well, you'd argue we barely win that at all. So including the pitching matchup, which might be the key one. So this is going to be a very tough day out for us. Let's hope that... well, let's hope it's not a miserable day for us. All right, so welcome to Minnesota. It's going to be Daz Cameron leading us off, batting .325 this season. He is in a hot streak. He's been playing well. We've had a little bit of rotation just through tiredness, and he's kind of worked himself into the starting lineup, if I'm honest, sort of in different positions in the outfield. It's a full count, and Cameron starts with a strikeout, which is not ideal. It's Akil Badeau that comes in now, batting .275. It's a 2-2 pitch, and he watches strike 3, which will bring in, of course, now Scoop, I think is how I'm supposed to pronounce it, not however I was saying before. Now, he has had a bit of a time since last episode. Now, that is deep. I don't think it's going to be quite deep enough, because he has got his 1,000th career hit since last episode, and he also, should probably mention this next time he comes up to bat, but he's got his 500th career RBI as well. Which seems like a decent ratio, does it not, as Menning starts off with a strikeout. 1,000 hits, 500 RBIs, that, seems like a decent ratio to every second hit an RBI. Maybe not. Maybe it's just kind of standard. But I thought that was quite impressive. But Manning gives up a 1-out single. In will come Palenko now, who's batting 283 this season. A 1-2 pitch. And is that going to drop in as well? Yes, it is. And we will have runners at the corners with one away. Buxton now comes up to bat, batting 267 this season, an 0-1. Buxton rips it down the left field line. That is going to give the Twins the lead. And with 1 out, we'll have runners at second and third. And Manning continues to be a little bit of a disappointment to me. Sano comes up to bat now. He's batting 171 this season, a first pitch swing. It can't be a double play. It will drive in a run. It'll be 2 away. The runner will stay at second. We're 2-0 down for Ursula. He was at the Yankees, was he not? Anyway, he's batting 250 this season. That's popped up. That should end it. But not before we go 2 runs down. And Austin Meadows will lead us off, batting 317 this season. It is a 1-1 pitch. And Meadows has hit it. He's hit it well. I think that's leaving us. Austin Meadows pulls one back. A lead-off home run, 397 feet. And that is how you start off an inning, isn't it? A 1-1 pitch that lands in right centre field. It'll bring Torkelson up to the plate now, batting 172 over the course of the season. It's a 1-2 pitch for him, and he hits it up the middle. And Torkel on base with a none-out single. In now comes the shortstop Garcia, batting 237 this season. It's a first pitch swing. Oh, that could be a double play. Is it going to roll through? No, it's not going to roll through, but it does get Torkelson over the second. 1 away, and can Tommy Edmond, who's batting 258 this season, tie us up here? It's a full count. Edmond. Oh, it doesn't quite find its way through. So that'll be 2 away, and it's Miggy Cabrera, batting 265. He's done okay this season. You know, of all the jokes about getting him to retire, I would love to get that 32 million off the wages, but as he grounds out the second and ends the innings, but he's actually doing okay. He's far from the biggest problem we have at this club. Kirilov comes in to lead off the batting for them. It's well hit, but it is straight to Austin Meadows, and that is 1 away. Miranda comes up now, batting 282 this season for them. Let's see what Matty Manning can do. If I hit continue, that'll be a good start. A first pitch swing, straight into centre field, and, well, if you're a betting man, you'd say, Daz, get ready out there in right field, mate. This could be coming your way. Sanchez, who's batting 250, another former Yankee. He strikes out, and we end the second, 2-1 down. And very much in play. Tucker Barnhart will lead us off now, batting 181. No, 188. He's hit that well. Oh, has he tied it up? He's off the wall. There's like a mini green monster out there, is there? And Barnhart leads us off with a double. It'll bring Daz Cameron back up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. Daz Cameron gets it up the middle. It's going to be enough to get the runner over to third. And the tying run with 1 away is 90 feet away. Badu now, who is 0 for 1 today. A 1-1 pitch. Can he drive in the run? He can. And we are tied at 2. It will be Scoop coming up now. He is 0 for 1 today as well. A 2-2 pitch. And he hits that into foul territory. It'll be caught by the third baseman. It'll end the top of the third, but we've got ourselves back level. And Max Kepler will come in now. He is 0 for 1 today. He's going to face Matty Manning. And that is dribbled in front of the plate and out at first. 1 away. It's Luis Arez now coming in. He is 1 for 1 today. A 3-1 pitch. And it's a 1-out walk. As Palenko, who is also 1 for 1, steps up. It's a first pitch swing. It's popped up. Badu is going back. He's going to make a play at it and be 2 away. The runner will stay at first. And Buxton now, who is 1 for 1 with that RBI as well, steps up. And that should end the innings. Over to first. And we're through 3. Tied at 2. And Meadows, who hit the home run last time up when he led off an innings, will lead us off again. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Meadows this time watches strike 3. And Torkelson, who's 1 for 1, will step up. It's a first pitch swing. Torkelson, he's hit it well. Has he hit it well enough? Torkelson Into the fence she goes. It's 3-2 to the Tigers, 390 feet. It's a 5th home run of the season for our rookie first baseman. And, well, we have just chipped away at this, and we are now in the lead as in comes Garcia, who is 0 for 1. A 2-1 pitch, and Garcia slaps it into left field, and that'll be a 1-out single for him. In now comes Tommy Edmond, who's 0 for 1. A 2-2 pitch. He gets hit. We'll have runners at first and second with 1 away. It'll be Miggy Cabrera, who's 0 for 1. A full count. Come on, Mig. Oh, Cabrera gets it up the middle. That's going to drop in. Is it going to score a run? We're going home. Slide, and it is a run. Cabrera extends the lead. It's 4-2 on that RBI single. And Barnhart, did he start all this off at the top of the innings? No, it was Meadows, wasn't it? Barnhart takes a 1-2 pitch, and he puts it into center field. And is that going to score another run? Yes, it is. It's 5-2 now to the Tigers. Barnhart, oh, Buxton, oh, that's their problem. Buxton's gone. So Khalil Lee comes in for them. New pitcher as well. I can't see who that new pitcher is. That's Miggy Cabrera. So the new pitcher down here is Duran, who has an ERA of under 1 through 19 innings pitched. He's going to face Daz Cameron. Runners at first and second with 1 away. And let's see what Daz can do. Oh, he's hit it well. Cameron, he's blown this game wide open. He's got an ERA of over 1 now, this pitcher. It's a 3-run home run. It's 8-2 to the Tigers, 6 runs in the 4th. And Cameron continues his magnificent form. Badu comes in now. He's 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. And it is a strikeout for a kill. That's 2 away. Scoop comes up. He's 0 for 2. It's a 1-1 pitch with 2 out, no one on. He pops it up. That'll end the top of the 4th. It is 8-2 to the Tigers. Who saw this coming 2-0 down after the 1st? And Sano will face Manning. And Sano is 0 for 1, though I believe he may have an RBI. He's hit that really well into right field. And that's at least a double to lead them off. It'll be just a double. But Manning in line for a win here. Just don't stuff this up, mate. It's Ursula coming in now. He's 0 for 1. And the Sea Witch strikes out. That is 1 away. Kirill Lelikov, who's 0 for 1, comes in now. A 1-0. That is popped up. Is it? Oh, run. It's who's out there? Oh, Cameron's out there, isn't he? You'll notice we've got Edmund. The framing of this stadium seems weird, but Edmund should be at third base, I believe. In now comes Miranda, who is 0 for 1. 2 out, runner at second. Can we end this innings? It should be simple enough for Cameron in right field. It is. And it is 8-2 as we move on to the 5th. Duran will face Austin Meadows, who is 1 for 2. He's led off every time he's batted so far today. A home run, a strikeout, and out at first. That is 1 away. Torkelson now, who hit a home run last time up. He's 2 for 2 today. A 1-2 pitch. What can Torkelson do? He's hit it okay, but it's going to be caught in center field. That'll be 2 away. And that'll bring in Garcia, who's 1 for 2 now. It's a 1-0 pitch. What can the shortstop do? Slaps it down to third base. That'll end the inning. And for the first time since the 1st, we haven't scored a run. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Manning will face Sanchez, who's 0 for 1. It's a 2-2 pitch. And that should be out at first. It is, as Scoop makes the play at first. Kepler now comes in. He's 0 for 2. It's a first pitch swing. And that is past Torkelson down the first base line. Is it going to be a double? It looks like it is. So a 1-out double for the Twins. And it's going to bring in Arez, who is 1 for 1, I would assume, with a walk. And let's see what we can do. Oh, it's an error on Scoop. And with 1 away, we have runners at the corners. Palenko, who's 1 for 2, comes in now to face Manning. It's a 1-0, and that could be a double play. It is a double play. We were just setting that up, and that will end the 5th. 8-2 it is. All right, Edmund to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. A 2-0 pitch. Edmund, he's hit that really, really well into right center field. It'll be a double to lead us off. And, well, can we get our 9th run across the plate now? We certainly put ourselves in a decent position with that double. Cabrera comes in. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. A 2-2 pitch. Cabrera swings through strike 3, though. That's 1 away. It'll be Barnhart now, who is 2 for 2. An 0-2 pitch. Tucker Barnhart gets it up the middle. And that might be another run. Edmonds turning. He's coming home. And it is the 9th run. Tucker Barnhart with the RBI single. It's 9-2. Daz Cameron comes in. Hit the 3-run home run, of course, last time up. A 1-0 pitch. This time, Cameron hits it well again. Oh, this time he's robbed in right field, though. 2 away, and Badu comes back in. He is 0 for 3, though he does have an RBI. And, well, it's well hit. I don't think it's leaving us, though. It's right back to the fence. But that ends the top of the 6th. Just the 1 run for us, 9-2. Manning will face Khalil Lee, who's batting .273 this season. A first pitch swing from Khalil. Popped up. It should be easily caught by Edmund at 3rd. It is. And that's 1 away. Sano now, who's 1 for 2. It's a 2-1 pitch. It's a ground ball. Edmund has it over to 1st. Torkelson makes the play. 2 away for the Sea Witch. Ursula is 0 for 2. It's a full count. 2 out, no one on. And can Edmund make that play? No. It's a 2-out single. And that'll do it for Manning. It is Ronnie Garcia coming in to pitch. He's going to face Kirikov, who's 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. 2-out runner at 1st. And, oh, Garcia has been... Is it Garcia? Ronnie Garcia, isn't it? He's been brilliant this season so far. Scoop now comes up. He's 0 for 3. Let's get rid of this O. Come on, mate. That is... No. Grounded to shortstop, and that will be 1 away. Meadows now, for the first time, not leading off an inning. It's a 1-2 pitch. Austin Meadows grounds it to shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And that'll bring in Torkelson, who is 2 for 3. An 0-1 pitch. What can he do with it? Spencer Torkelson slaps it to first base. And we'll stretch. A very quick top of the 7th. It'll be Miranda to face Garcia. Miranda is 0 for 2. It's a full count. Can we keep the O? No, we cannot, as it's a leadoff single. Sanchez now, who's 0 for 2, comes in. Another full count. This time it's a strikeout. That's 1 away. Kepler now, who's 1 for 3. We've got the runner at 1st. Another full count. This time it's popped up. And that'll be 2 away. As Arez, who's 1 for 2, comes in. Can Garcia get us out of this inning? That should do it. And I'm assuming it's not as close as it looks, as Garcia goes to the base himself. And we go to the 8th. 9-2. We've got another pitching change as Cotton comes on. ERA for him this season of 7.50. Garcia will lead us off. And you suspect that if you're bringing on a pitcher with an ERA of 7.50, it might be a case of you have given up on this one. But the first pitch out. Edmund will come in now. He's 1 for 2. It's an 0-1 pitch, sorry. Edmund hits it well. It is another robbery in center field this time. 2 away for Cabrera, who's 1 for 3. An 0-2 pitch. Miggy pops it up. Is it going to drop in? No, it's not. And that'll do it for the top of the 8th. Miguel Diaz comes in now. He has an ERA this season for us of 3.46. He's also been quite solid. And he's going to face Polenko at the plate. It's a 3-1 pitch. That is taken deep, but not deep enough. Badeau is there. And that is 1 away as Lee comes back up. 0 for 1 for him today. Of course, he came into the game late. And it's an infield hit. So 1 on, 1 out for Sano, who is 1 for 3. Oh, it's a 3-0. Don't walk him. He has. It's all going so well. The Sea Witch comes in. 1 for 3. A 1-2 pitch. Let's get a strikeout. Oh, we do. And if we can finish this off now, we'll go to the 9th with a nice 7-run lead. Kirikov, who's 0 for 3. A 2-2 pitch. And there it is. Diaz just building a little bit of tension for himself. And as we go to the 9th, Garneau will pinch hit. He is batting 186 this season, a backup catcher. It's a full count, and it's a strikeout, 1 away. Daz Cameron now, who is 1 for 4, but he does have that 3-run home run. He watches strike 3. And it is Badu, who is 0 for 4. Let's get rid of the O. He does have an RBI, so it's not been a complete waste. But not a great day at the plate for Badu's batting average. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Miguel Diaz will continue to Miranda. He's 1 for 3 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. And that should be out at first as Scoop makes the scoop. And it is indeed one away. Jacob Barnes will come on to pitch now. His ERA this season is 3.92. He's going to face Sanchez, who is 0 for 3. A 1-2 pitch. Can Barnes get the strikeout? No, but it should be the second out of the inning. It is. They're down to their final out. And it's going to be Kepler. He's 1 for 4. It's an 0-2 pitch. Can Barnesy sit him down to win it in style? No. Is it going to be the catch? No, it's not. And this game is prolonged by at least one more hitter. That hitter is Arez, who is 1 for 3. It's another 0-2 pitch. It's another ground ball. That'll do it. We have gone to the Minnesota and we have spanked the Twins. So I kind of pointed him out before the game, but Daz Cameron, a 3-run home run, really did just put the nail in the coffin, didn't it, for the Twins. He's only 25. He's, a decent outfielder. The contact is what's going to hold him back, isn't it? And avoiding strikeouts, perhaps. But if he keeps getting 1 3-run home run every game, I think we could just about put up with him, couldn't we? So really, really good game for him. Really good game from everybody, to be honest. If we have a look at what that does for the standings, it just takes us another game closer to. I'd be shocked if we got back to 500, but 7-3 the last 10. Like I said, we've been flirting with being a good team. We try it every now and again, then we decide, maybe it's not for us. We'll just suck again. We'll lose a few in a row. So if we can get anything resembling consistency, I mean, how far are we outside the wild card? 8 games. I don't think that's inconceivable. It's still early enough in the season that we could start to pull that back. We do just need to be consistent. But I think there's definitely going. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like we're definitely going in the right direction now. I think making that pitching coaching change has definitely helped. If Manning can pitch like that more often, that will be a big help. And yeah, we're still a few starting pitchers short, I think. Or we're probably a closer that doesn't have an ERA of close to 7 to be a good thing. But I'm cautiously optimistic, let's say. I'm cautiously optimistic. And of course, let's not forget, we do have Riley Green set to come back at some point from his injury, and that could be a game changer for us. Who he comes in for, he'll come in for somebody. I don't know who it's going to be just yet. I think what we might do is we might remove Edmund from any sort of outfield duty, and it might be Harold Castro that goes back to AAA. Edmund can come into the infield, and then we'll have Badu, Cameron, Reyes, and Riley as the 4 outfielders. But that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We will be back. Now, the next big event is we'll all start voting beginning. We've got the international free agent signing. So we probably want to come back some point between now and that, which would be sort of mid-June, which would be Toronto. It's as good a game as any, isn't it? So let's come back for game 3 of this series against Toronto. And hopefully between now and then, we will have racked up a few more wins. We're not going to be at 500, but it'd be nice to... Could we be at 400? Let's have the goal between ourselves. If we can get our win percentage up to 400 by next episode, I think that'll be big progress for us. So until then, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.